E3 2016 has officially begun. EA was first to bat, and I generally don't care much for EA's pressers, so I kind of entered in this one with some pretty low expectations. Really, I had no expectations. I knew they'd be super long-winded, I knew they'd have weird pacing with sports sprinkled in at weird times, and I knew we'd hear a bunch about Star Wars. What I didn't know is that we wouldn't really learn much of anything that I wanted to know aside from a few things here or there. So let's just dive into all of that. Here we go. The good and the bad of EA's E3 2017 press conference. I thought it was pretty cool to see EA's dedication to internet influencers and their desire to foster the future of that world. Now, I admit that's a bit biased on my end. I'm aware that a lot of people probably groaned during the portions where they highlighted or talked about influencers, but as a content creator, I think it's refreshing to see a big publisher really go all in on new media. I think people like us are a great middle ground between the overly polished journalism-based old guard of games media and the fans that aren't as savvy or entrenched in this to really know what's going on. It helps to have an opinion to come from a place you can trust is informed yet honest, to have as a starting point to begin to form your own. Sports is an essential part of EA's DNA. Their sports games are consistently amongst the best-selling games of the year, but I don't really care about their sports games, and the one thing that could have made me care a bit was delegated to a press release. FIFA 18 on Nintendo Switch has been a major question mark for most of us, even people like me that generally don't care about games like it, because we understand that if those sports games are there, more people will buy into the platform, and as the old adage goes, the more the merrier. I hope this is just them saving it for Nintendo Spotlight event, even if I think even that says that they're not fully behind Nintendo Switch like they need to be. I mean, come on. NBA Live is a failure, and that got plenty of stage time. We couldn't get a quick Switch logo or something? New IP announcements are by far the most exciting things for me in any press conference. I'm all for new takes on old things from trusted devs that we know about, but I get a lot more excitement out of the unknown. The unknown gives me the chance to find love in a place I historically haven't. A great example of this issue, BioWare's new IP, Anthem. I'll be the first to say I don't care about BioWare's games, not a fan of Dragon Age, not a fan of Mass Effect, what even is Jade Empire? But I can say my interest is piqued with Anthem. I'm down to try anything once. Bring on the new experiences. We'll see more about that at the Xbox briefing. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for my thoughts on that. But for me, the more exciting new IP from EA has to be A Way Out. I'm a big fan of cooperative gameplay. Army of Two was one of the only EA games I can truly say I distinctly enjoyed. A Way Out has given me similar vibes with a more interesting subject matter in my opinion. And it looks like it would be perfect for Nintendo Switch, with it having a focus on local co-op and all. Does that mean we'll get it? Probably not. My fingers will remain crossed until we see it next year. The last sticking point of this conference for me was Star Wars. I wanted the Amy Hennig game so bad. I mean, come on. I'm glad that we're getting everything everyone wanted out of Battlefront. I'm happy they said the word free so much, and I'm glad they're redoing the gunplay. It really needed it. However, I don't care. Just show me Hennig's game, please. If I had to give their conference a grade, I'd give it a D+. It was fine and everything. They had plenty of good announcements, but nothing really groundbreaking or new that we didn't know already. But what do you think? What EA announcement excites you the most? Are you looking forward to the conference that's coming up tomorrow? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to keep checking back here at youtube.com/fanatixfour through the end of E3 for more E3 reviews. Click the bell to be notified when the next one goes up, as well as to know when future uploads happen too. Okay, that's it for me. See you tomorrow.